Hello, everybody. I think we're almost ready to go live. Let's see here. We on Facebook. It says setting up your Facebook there, redirecting and all of that. And it's all set now. We've got our recording and we've got our Facebook. And here we are. And this is Monday. And we're ready to talk to a lot of people who like to talk to each other. Boy, I'm getting a look of. By the time I do this show in San Francisco, people are going to look out and say to the person next to them, I don't look that bad, do I? Anyway, let's just bring all these people in. Let's make sure all of them are people we want. Okay, here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's Charlene Solis and Mark Thorner and Marjorie Miller. And let me see here. John Ewing and Len LaFrisco and Edward Berger.
That's right.
Yes.
It never gets old.
Huh? It never gets old. Hey, how are you, John Ewing? I hear you haven't been that well.
Yeah, I'm on the rebound. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
I got commissioned for about 6 weeks, but it sure feels good to be back walking around.
Well, it's good seeing you here, too.
Yeah. Thanks for
how bad were you off?
pretty bad. I had a pacemaker get infected, and then they had to remove that and put in a new one. And then in order to keep the bloodstream not having infection, I had to have infusions every 2 hours for
Oh my.
days.
Oh, jeez.
But I lost 12 pounds.
You lost
That's
12
all.
pounds. Well, that's the good news, okay? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad to see you back with us, and I'm glad you're on the mend. And I hope they dip the new pacemaker in some kind of antibiotic or something. So,
Yeah, I think it's looking great. Thank you.
yeah, good. Okay. Well, we think of pacemakers as a wonderful thing, but they do have their problems, don't they?
Well, I never expected that, but I'm just glad to be here, to be honest. That
Well,
isolation stuff was pretty tedious.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine, Patrick, who's been in the hospital now for, I guess maybe 10 weeks, something like that, And you really wonder, how do you stay in bed that long? And then I
Well,
realized,
number one, Alex, he can't walk.
what?
Can't walk.
I can't walk?
He can't walk, Patrick.
Patrick can't walk. No, he can't because he's got a thing with his heel. But anyway, I mean, the point is that, so how long were you there, did you say?
Well, to get 4 weeks in the isolation tank. No, it's not a tank, but it felt like being incarcerated.
Oh
And then
dear.
2 weeks for the surgery, 8-hour surgery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I'm not
Okay.
looking for any empathy. I'm just glad to be back.
No, we're willing to give you empathy for something like that. Jeez almighty, Hello, everybody. How are you?
Good.
How you
Good.
doing? We have. Let's see here. We have. Oh, there's Paula, and there's Francine Witt, and there's Len LaFrisco, and John Ewing, as we said, and Edward Berger, of course.
That's right.
Yeah, and Mark Thorner. Your voice always makes everybody feel good. Look, Mark was laughing.
Uh-huh.
And that's his real voice, folks.
That's right.
I have an itchy noise today. Let me see here. Then we have Charlene Solis. Mandy, hello, Mandy. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not muted. Yes, I'm not muted. Good. How are y'all?
Good. Hey, good. Y'all's doing fine. Mike Chisholm, how's everything in Canada?
That's right. Things are copacetic. Thank you, Alex.
Yes. And now that new T-shirt of you,
Oh, geez.
that's the doctor,
It's
right?
good.
That's Doc Tyson.
Yeah.
That's
Neil
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
DeGrasse
Yep.
Tyson. Yeah.
Neil deGrasse
Oh,
Tyson.
yeah.
Yeah. I had him on my
My
show.
favorite astrophysicist.
I had him on my show at Sirius a couple of times too.
Yep.
And then one day I was coming home on the subway up here to Harlem, and guess who gets off at the museum? natural history or whatever that place
Well,
is.
that's what he's the head
Carl
of.
said,
Yeah, he got off. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But and have you seen the stuff he's been doing with William Shatner lately?
Yes.
That's been fun, you know. So anyway, here we are. We're on another Monday, and
I have news for you.
you have news for me.
I do.
Is this stuff?
I've got the number of how many tickets we sold in 24 hours.
Yeah,
Well, what do you think?
You can guess.
7.
7.
Huh?
Well, how about half the house at 186?
hey,
Really?
Wow.
Really?
On the first
24
day.
hours.
Well, you know
24
something? I'm not as
Wow.
impressed because we used to sell out shows in like 3 hours. So
Yeah, but this is well, you were on the air hawking it for 4 hours every morning.
yeah, yeah. Well, so that's in 24 hours.
Yeah, we will sell out. I'm virtually assured of it.
Yeah. Well,
When is that?
and when is it?
January 31st.
Yeah.
I want to come down so bad for it.
I
Well,
do
then come
too.
down.
Yeah. Well, you know, don't waste your time. You know,
Hey,
don't
okay.
waste your time.
It's gonna be almost a little bit of an inside thing for the people that used to listen to the show back in the day.
Yeah.
You know,
Comics
yeah,
alone will go.
yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. We've sold that many seats so far. How many so far?
186.
186. You can call in every day and get the numbers and stuff.
I just got on the list, so they'll send it to me every day. Yeah,
Are they happy with that?
didn't ask.
Oh,
I went and looked at some of the other shows though, and some of them only had 30 or 40 sold. So yeah, no, I think we're really good.
yeah. Well, you know, and it's 2 months before the
Super
show.
early, yeah, super early.
Yeah.
You've already sold enough tickets to fill a small elementary school. Nice work, man.
We will easily get over 300. There's no question about it. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we will, but I'd like to get more than that. You know, I mean, it's not costing them a lot to get us. And then once where their people are in there, forget that. They got to buy 2 drinks.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
and those
15
drinks, how
minutes.
much are 2 drinks at that place?
I don't know. Probably $15 a piece. Yeah, probably $30. Yeah.
$30. So they've spent 35 already on the cheap seats.
Yeah.
And now they got to buy 2 drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That's-
better put on a hell of a show.
Yeah. How long is the show supposed to be?
90 minutes.
It can't go over that?
Nope. We have a hard stop because there's something else in there after us.
Wow.
Oh boy. Yeah. I don't
Pressure,
know
the pressure.
how to give people their money's worth. I mean, it's going to
You-
come out
you
to
and I-
about, huh? What?
No, I said you and I need to sit down and talk about that.
Are you doing a meet and greet after?
No, there's no time.
No time.
No, I'm saying back in
Yeah.
the lobby, once you're done, will you sit at a table and let people come and hang with you?
No, I
I
guess
don't know
not.
that we're going to be able to do that. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, that
You
sucks.
see, I don't think the people that are doing this thing actually know who I am and what I do.
I think they
Oh,
do. They
really?
fought pretty hard to get you, it seems. And you're on the front page of everything. I think they know who you
You're
are.
still a big
Yeah.
shot.
But they're going to make a little bit of money, and our people aren't going to make anything. I'm
gonna
going to
make a
lose.
shitload.
I'm going to lose money on this deal.
Yeah, all of us are.
You know. So
We need to talk
what?
about airfares too.
The wrestling
Okay.
promoter in me really wants to help you guys.
I know.
the
Like
wrestling
seriously,
promoter.
like
Huh?
after the event, have a deal with your local Applebee's or something. Alex Bennett will be here. Have a stack of 8
What
by
I
10.
what I might do if it's
Apple?
successful and I've got the strength, and if you'll help me with it, Len, is I want to do another show in San Francisco.
Absolutely.
It'll be like a 3-4 hour show, you know.
Yeah, like a real old breakfast with Bennett. or
Well,
supper
forget
with
about
Short.
that. Just a good show, you know.
Yeah, there's a
Because-
lot of people I wanted to have on this show that we didn't get. Like Pearl and somebody like that. And
Yeah.
there's a bunch of people we could
I'm
get.
sure that Cobb's Comedy Club would probably be willing to host us for another one.
I agree.
So we'll see.
I-
We'll see.
I'm in. If I'm in, oh yeah.
I know
think
you're
Len's
in.
doing a great job, by the way.
What?
I think Len's doing a fantastic job.
Yes,
Oh, he is
Yeah.
doing a fantastic
Mhm.
job.
amazing.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Thank
what
you.
happened
Thank
is
you, Len.
my business
course.
manager used to produce all of my shows, but he's 90 now, and I just don't want to throw this on him. And Len has been nice enough to do this.
Well, Lynn
And-
doesn't have nothing to do, remember?
What?
Remember, Lynn don't have nothing to do.
I don't have any money.
He
I had
was,
to-
he was saying that a few weeks ago that he just didn't have a whole lot
true.
going
Well,
on.
this is good, but if we do some, I hope I can get him a little bit of money, though.
Here's
Yeah.
a question.
If there's some, if I get those bonuses,
Yeah, if we
spread
sell
them
out, you'll get a few extra
Lola
bucks.
has a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, I have a question. If you're not doing interviews, for somebody who didn't know you back in the day, what is your show? What will you be doing?
It's a
Probably
nude
just
review.
probably crawling on stage, actually. To be honest with you.
Will you be telling stories? Is that what you're going to be doing?
We don't have much time to do anything. I mean, I'm going to have each of the comics do like maybe Slayton do 15 minutes and Bubs do 10 and Durst do maybe another 15 or maybe 10.
Yeah, but
And,
aren't you getting like 10 to talk about whatever you want?
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
we're
No,
going
the
to
first
just
50,
then we're going to
yeah,
just
first-
talk about stuff and take things from the audience and so
I
on.
think the first
Really?
10 or
Oh,
15
okay.
minutes.
That's all you need. Don't plan anything more. That's all you need. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 10 or 15 minutes should be you and Lori bantering a bit, getting whatever, and then
Yeah.
and then we got to
So
put Buddy
fun.
Love in there, get him a
Oh, then
chance
we
to
got
do a
Buddy
number.
Love's got to do a number too. So
Yeah, so
by that time they'll be kicking us out.
yeah. So we'll figure it out.
I mean, I really wish we had more time. That's all I'm saying.
I do too. I asked. I really did.
You know,
I really did.
um,
I've got a list of stuff we still need to talk about, so it's all good.
yeah. Well, you know,
Will it be recorded by any chance?
we're
That's one of the things we need to talk about.
we're talking about that. He has some people that are willing to do it, but it's going to cost me some money.
It may or may not. I might be able to get it for just a dinner.
But if I do it, I will be sure to broadcast it on
Yes.
Facebook and on YouTube and so on, so that it's there.
Yeah.
Because I'm not giving it to them.
Is Larry
Well, you
Bubbles
know-
Brown coming?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. He kind of was the inspiration for this whole thing. He's been bugging me for
He and I
years
talked.
to do this.
You know-
We talked about this a year ago at his show. He mentioned it to me, and I'm like, "Well, if we could do it, that would be amazing."
He's been talking to me he's been bugging me on this thing for at least 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So
know,
for the
and-
next one in San Francisco,
What?
he could get you for the next one in San Francisco. He could get you Dana Carvey and David Spade instantly.
Yeah. We talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they talk about you and him on their podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But maybe not. I mean, Dana is not trying to work that hard, okay, lately. So I don't know what the answer on that one is. But
Yeah.
One name that I heard the other day that made me think of the whole show was Greg Proops.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Greg Proops.
He's been big.
Great.
Proves that Tom Kenny would be amazing, but these guys have gone on to way bigger
These
things.
guys don't need me,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
there
but
might
for
be-
some reason, some of them like you.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about needing you though,
Yeah.
Alex. It's sort of a not a thank you, not like you're
Mm-hmm.
dying or anything, but it's like to honor all the past from what you've done for them.
Yeah.
Also, this would be fun again.
What?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be fun now, right?
Right.
What wouldn't
right.
be? What? Wait a minute. Say that again. I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm just saying they would want to do it because it'd be fun again. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
if I were them, I wouldn't want to do something just for fun.
Right.
No, I'm serious.
I love
I'm
You'd be
serious.
surprised.
The
You'd be
only
surprised.
reason I'm doing this is because so many people have bugged me to do it. that I'm doing it, and because Len was kind enough to add and be the
Jeez.
producer on this show.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
Make it easy on me because I didn't want to do any of that hard lifting. Not at my age. I don't have the time or the ability. And as soon as he said he would do it, it kind of all fell into place. So really, you're the catalyst here, Len.
Appreciate that more
Well,
than
I
you know, sir.
appreciate it. And he has been doing just an incredible job. Just an incredible job. And people are like,
Thank you, Len.
Awesome.
Thank you, Len.
Marjorie.
oh, thank you.
You're
a
gonna
lot,
see
Mark.
what a big shot this guy really was or is.
Well, Marjorie has no idea about the stage thing with me and
Right,
the shows
right.
we did, that kind of thing.
Are there
and-
any recordings of those at all? The
What?
Yes.
breakfast, the
Yeah.
breakfast.
Oh,
the
I have
supper?
some. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
some on video, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to see those. Yeah.
Where are they, Alex?
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'll have to find it.
no, I have one. I think it's up online from Rooster T. Feathers.
Okay.
And I
We have
had
any on
Tom
the
Kenny
Gabnet?
on that show, and Will Durst, and who else? There were a couple other people there.
Is there any on
Kevin
Gabnet?
Meaney.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Alex, is there anything on the Gabnet website?
Not on Gabnet, no.
Okay.
But if you go to the Gabnet, what do you call it?
Roku channel.
Roku channel, there are. Yeah,
Right.
a lot of those things.
Hmm.
A lot of audio, a lot of video, so. And I think the Rooster T. Feathers is there, as a matter of fact.
Cool. Cool.
What's interesting about Cobb's Comedy Club is it used to be a different club. It used to be the, I'm trying to remember the name of it now. It was owned by Bill Graham.
Oh.
And we used to do Comedy Tonight there.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, so I did about 5 seasons of
I
Comedy
love
Tonight
those.
there.
Those shows were great.
Yeah. So.
Was that 1331 Columbus?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think it was called the Waldorfs, what it was called. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's good to go back there. And I also did some other stuff there at times. So, yeah, Marjorie has no idea about my life in San Francisco.
I didn't know him when he was a big shot.
He was an
From
asshole
Philadelphia,
then.
what do we know, right, Marjorie?
Yeah.
He was an ass then. It's okay. It's better you know him now.
Better to know me now. Was I an ass? You knew me then, right? You say that.
You would made a
remember-
comment to me and walked by.
I remember you after a show one time. You and Slayton were standing there talking, and I walked by, and you wouldn't give us the time of day.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, I'll tell you part of the reason for that is A, I didn't know you,
of course.
and B,
Of course.
I was very shy. People don't realize that I was very shy,
You're
and so
still
I
shy.
felt comfortable talking with people I knew, but talking with people I didn't know, that was a
Yeah.
problem.
And yet
Yeah.
you talk for a living, which is just bizarre.
Yeah, well, but it's not bizarre. A lot of people who do what I do are shy when they're not doing their job. You turn on a camera, you turn on a microphone, boom, I'm there. I'm Mr. Happy, I'm Mr.
Yeah.
Everything. And then you turn it off, and I'm just, I mean, Slayton loves to tell the story about how we first met in front of Max's Kansas City in New York.
New York, where I
And
work
You work there?
yeah, she
in the
worked there.
back,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
in between jobs.
I hope I tipped you well.
I don't remember.
Okay. Anyway, so Slayton saw me in front of Max's Kansas City, and he said, "Alex, hi," and I just walked right by him. I mean, because you to begin with, you got to be careful about anybody that comes up to you and approaches you, and so I mean. If I know you now, like I know you, Len, if I met you at some place or whatever, I'd ignore you completely. So anyway, but how many people from the Bay Area that are here right now? Let's see. We got
Charlene and
Lena
John
John.
Brian.
Yeah.
and Brian. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and
We
they're
have
all coming to the show.
I give seats to everybody, but according to
Well-
Len, they're so cheap. These people all the way around. I'm coming out doing this thing for nothing. And all we get are like what, 10 seats?
Yeah, the 3 people that are on the call right now have got seats assigned to them, so they're coming.
Yeah, but and my business manager
And your business manager
and his wife.
and his wife.
Yes. So
You're-
before you
you're
know it,
covered.
they're all taken up. You know.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I had to give out 2 more as well. I don't know if you've talked to Slayton or not.
Why? You have to give them
Dick
the slight- huh?
Dick Bright is coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so he wanted 2 tickets for Dick Bright. So
Oh God.
I know.
Can I ask you this?
Well, I
Are you
mean,
doing a
you
V-
know, huh?
Guys, are you doing a VIP thing beforehand?
I'm going to set up a VIP table for sure
Yeah.
for the people that but I mean, that's up to Alex. We're gonna have to have a production meeting and talk about some of this stuff, how he wants to run it.
Signed 8x10s, Alex. You'll make it.
I don't know. I mean, there are too many people. I mean, my business manager and his wife have to be there. That's all there is to
Yeah.
it.
No,
Okay.
but I mean, some of these people, even on this call, Charlene has never met you and
Mhm.
would love to have a picture with you, I'm sure. And it's a little, we got to do something.
No, if you take a picture, that's going to cost her.
Yeah.
How about if I bring my own camera?
Oh, okay. You're being
Got to pay the selfie tax.
yeah.
So
But
we'll talk about all that. We'll figure it out.
yeah. Well, we'll figure.
up?
What?
Oh, jeez, it's Adrian.
Oh, look who's there.
What? Oh, there she is. You picked her up
All
from
grown
school, did you?
Yeah, the law says, the court says I have to, so I had to.
Yeah. Let's see her a second. If you can put the camera over there. Hey there. How you doing, kiddo?
What's up?
Huh?
What's
What?
up?
What's up?
6'7".
Oh,
What did you say?
6'7".
Oh, 6'7".
Oh, brother. That's
What
over.
the heck does that mean?
And
What does
no,
that
don't
mean?
ask her. They won't tell adults.
Yeah,
They will
it
not
means
tell
not-
adults what
means
6'7" means.
Means nothing.
It means
It means
nothing.
6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah, that's played out. You need something new.
Well, we used to say 6'9", but that's
Right.
1738.
Excuse me.
Is that your brain rot?
Don't have her ask me what that means. Okay?
Yeah,
I'll tell her
well,
what it
then
is.
don't ask her what 6'7" means. You know.
Daddy?
Wait.
Daddy?
Yes. Be important.
Is your brain rot 1738?
What?
Is your brain rot 1738? It's a song.
Oh.
1738.
No, it's 8675309.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm getting a headache here.
Oh,
Stop
it's our
it.
number. Our number is 8675309, right?
Right.
of course.
She doesn't
That's
understand
where
that.
Jenny lives, right? That's Jenny's house.
You don't understand 6'7".
Why do you have to yell?
I don't know.
I don't know.
My headache. My headache.
Is
Okay, hold on. I gotta mute this one. Hold on.
All right.
There's a cop right there, and I'm holding the phone. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Brian, is Adrian referring to Fetty Wap?
What?
Huh?
the hell?
I don't know. I don't get. I'm
You've
too
lost
old for
control.
any of this.
1738. It's a song.
Yeah, that's a song.
The only number I know that's coming up is 86.
89.
Your birthday's pretty soon, isn't it?
Yes,
Yep.
yeah, sure it is. Yeah. You know, I keep having them all the time. I guess I
Well,
kept.
there you are.
I've
20
gotten
minutes.
I've gotten kind of
20
like weird about the 86.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it means that I may not make it to 87. I mean,
Oh, Alex,
whatever.
take it 1 hour at a time.
1 hour at a time. Yeah. Well, the thing that I finally came to a determination of is I'm going to be 86. My God, I don't know a lot of people that make it to 86.
My mother turned 98 yesterday, so there you
Wow.
Really?
Do you have a number in mind that makes you feel comfortable, Alex?
Yes, 18. No, there's no number now that makes me feel comfortable. I mean, and every day that goes by, I'm not walking as well as I used to, and this thing and that thing, and I've had cancer twice. What,
Yeah, but you're still here, and you're still.
But I'm still here.
cognizant
Yeah, and a lot of people aren't.
Right.
6, 7.
Okay, I have a meeting at 1:30. I'm pulling up to my house now. I gotta go.
Hee 6-7.
Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you, Brian.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Adrian. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. And
She's
we
a
couldn't see her
spitfire.
that much, but man, she's grown up. Oh my
Yeah.
God. And she's only like, what,
Yeah, she's
10?
10.
And
Yeah.
She
and
just
she's
turned 10, I
taller.
think.
She's taller than any girl in her class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Brian say she's the same height as her mom now?
I think so.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. And of course, Brian's quite tall. Brian's
Yeah.
6'4".
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So,
Oh boy.
And then I got news today that who bought tickets to the show? Oh my, what's his name? Oh God, I'm gone. The guy, the conservative we used to have on the show,
Oh, Phil Meyer.
Phil Meyer, bought 3
Phil-
tickets to the show.
Oh, geez.
So,
Really?
The front row tickets sold out in 10 minutes.
Wow.
really?
I went on there at 10 o'clock exactly, and there were tickets there. At 10:07, there were no front row tickets, and at 10:30, there were no premium tickets left.
Wow.
Yeah,
So we've sold, what'd you say,
186.
186. So that's almost half the house.
About half. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
about
bad.
half. Oh, well, we used to do shows where we would sell out in, 3 hours.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Well, you had a pretty amazing promotional machine behind it where you could talk about it 8 times a morning.
Yes, you're right. You're
You know.
right.
Yeah.
But, and also some of the shows we did, everybody wanted to make sure they saw,
Yeah.
Has a local radio station sponsored this outing?
No.
No, this
This is all being sponsored by Sketchfest.
which I don't exactly understand.
It's about 30 or 40 or 50 shows over 8 or 10 venues over a 2-week period or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
there a
that-
remnant of the old radio station?
What?
Is there a remnant of the old radio station still?
Any remnants of the
idea?
old radio station? Live 105 's still around, yeah.
They're still around. Are they still called? They're not Live 105 anymore, are they?
What?
They're not still called Live 105, are they?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, they actually called it something else for a while and they brought it back.
Yeah, it is still there. Look at that. I'll be damned.
Shouldn't these guys be promoting your show?
No.
Well, this is different. This is like, I'm almost feel uncomfortable doing it. I would rather be doing my own show
Yeah.
and, taking
But maybe this is the catalyst for it, and this
Huh?
starts the conversation.
Yeah, this might just get things going.
Yeah.
People will see that there's demand for it, and then maybe.
Well,
we'll
I could do a show like this and get all the proceeds because the house was going to make money on the drinks. If you have a
Right.
2-drink minimum, you're going to make more money than I would.
Yeah, 380 people times $30 or $40 a head. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a great proof of
And that's
concept.
assuming they only get 2 drinks.
Yeah.
That's right. And there's food. I think
Some
there's
of us
food,
drink a
too.
little more than that.
Well, it used to be that they used to give out what they call comps.
Yep.
And they would comp the whole house. They didn't care because if nobody paid to get in, that didn't matter as long as they paid for
Right.
2 drinks. So in the old days, a lot of these places, in fact, they tended to do it too much so that it cheapened the idea of comedy shows.
Yeah.
So that was a problem too. But we'll get to see a lot of people. That'll be nice,
It'll be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun.
Well, maybe for you.
Well, I don't know. For me, I have a feeling I'm going to be working.
Well, I'm going to be working, obviously, and I don't know where I'm going to stay, actually. I think I'm going to stay at the hotel one night so I can be with all my people, so I can be with Lori and,
Sure.
Slayton and so on, the people who are coming up and staying at the hotel.
They're the only ones that are going to be at the hotel, so.
Yeah. And I was thinking of maybe out of my own pocket having a dinner or a lunch for everybody the next day, something like that,
That would be very nice.
Yeah, it's going to wind up costing me.
It's going to cost you $5,000 by the time you get here and everything else.
Yeah, well, by the time I do, it's going to cost me money. So, and who's making money out of it? Sketchfest.
That's right. That's right.
And the bar.
And the cruise.
And Cobb's Comedy Club, obviously. Yeah. So anyway, enough of that. All right? Because it's got me upset that I even have to do it,
Oh, stop it.
Well, no, because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go out on stage, and there are going to be people in the audience looking at the woman they brought and go, I don't look that bad, do I? And I don't know whether to walk out using a cane or coming out using a walker. That would be even more fun.
Maybe we should wheel you out in a wheelchair.
Well, no, because I don't want to upstage Will Durst.
That's true.
I think it's the wrong verb. Instead of walking out with a cane, I think you should come out dancing with a cane.
Yeah, well, I don't think I can do that. But
And a hat.
Yes, and a
I
hat.
probably don't need to use the cane, but
Well,
it's just that after so many years, people are going to be disappointed. That's the point,
People because you, Alex.
And there's a great fear on my end that it's going to be a disappointment for them.
People love a reunion, Alex. They're going to love it.
Yeah, I agree. You're still just as good and as funny as you were. You look older, of course you do. We all do. So what?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've been thinking about how I'm going to do the show. I was thinking about I'd come out and then I'd introduce Lori, but I think it'd be better if Lori came out and introduced me.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It tells you how an audience is when Lori comes out and introduces herself, and you see the reaction that she gets to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a real good indicator for you about how many people who are like real deep fans.
Yes, Mark.
I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. The minute you hit that stage, the adrenaline is going to go through you like you're a young man.
Yes.
You're going to be in your old element. The thing is, Marge, when he gets off stage, have the biggest thing of Tylenol. He's going to
have some super Tylenol going for me.
I thought he was going to give Marjorie alternate instructions because this would be her first time seeing Alex as a big shot.
You know what? If we get the right crowd, I guarantee you're going to get a standing ovation. That's how I think.
Do we have a seat for Marjorie?
No, she's sitting outside. She's going to collect the tickets.
Yeah, as well she should.
I have an answer. Right. I'm waiting for an answer because Slayton's girlfriend needs a seat. My wife needs a seat. Marjorie needs a seat. So, we'll get seats. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Well, otherwise I won't show up if my wife can't get a seat.
I will find her. We will have a seat for her.
Yeah. But
is there a decent green room?
No,
I've never been there. I don't know.
I've been to Cobb's.
Yeah, how is it?
Backstage is pretty miserable.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the green room's where all the real laughs are going to happen.
Probably.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be a green room. I think there is going to be a room backstage.
Yeah.
But I think we have to bring Durst up from the front, right?
I don't know yet. I have to find out. He should, last time I talked to Debbie, she said he was possibly going to try and walk up. So we'll see.
Yeah. No,
I love this.
He said to me, I talked to him the other day.
All right, good.
And he called me and he said, I think by then I might be able to walk. I said, good, because I probably won't be able to. So,
Now, you want me to take the brown M&Ms out of the M&Ms in the back room?
yeah, you do away with the brown M&Ms.
I love this so much. We have basically solidified the idea that between now and January 30th, every Monday is going to be a production meeting.
Yeah, right.
No.
This is great.
But I do remember the last time I did Cobb's Comedy Club. They did something, I can't remember what it was, and then they wanted to take pictures of us. So they had me taking a picture with Jeff Dunham. Now, do you know who Jeff Dunham is?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's a ventriloquist. I say that despairingly.
Yeah.
Because, you want to kill ventriloquists, all right?
Especially one's worth $200 million.
Whose minds you're trying to kill.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there, and Dunham is here, and I'm on the other side, and in the middle is one of his puppets. I think the grouchy old guy. I don't know. So the guy was taking our pictures, smile, do this, do that. And at one point, Dunham looks over at me and says, "I understand, Alex, you don't like prop comics." And I looked at him and I said, "No, it's ventriloquists I can't stand." And Dunham didn't react. He didn't make a move, but the dummy turned his head towards me and bared his teeth.
Oh God. He was ready for you.
I felt like I was in the middle of that Hopkins picture years ago, I mean, they're weird people.
Well, now if you could do it again, except there'd be two grouchy old men on stage. Oh, sorry.
Well, Slade talked about the time, they used to have these places that the comedians used to stay, which were like comedy condos or whatever.
Yeah.
Because the clubs realized after a while that putting comics up at a hotel or motel or whatever costs a lot of money, but if you have an apartment somewhere, that's cheaper. So he was staying in this comedy condo, and he was there with a guy who was a ventriloquist. And Slayton walks in, and the ventriloquist is watching some kind of soap opera or something. And he has his dummy.
No.
And he's talking to it like, "Do you think they're going to get back together again?"
Oh, shit.
And then they both look at TV and they say something else. And what do you think? Well, I don't know. I think And Slayton walks in and sees this going on and walks up to him and says, "Stop that right now." He says, "And never do it again in front of me." Okay? So, I mean, ventriloquists are strange human beings.
Yeah.
And I have no use for them.
They're projecting their real personalities onto a puppet, I mean, it's...
Well, no, not a personality they have. They don't have a personality. The puppet has the person. The dummy has the personality.
There's an old joke. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic, and so am I.
Yeah, exactly. So, has anybody here ever met a ventriloquist?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Like Jeff Dunham's worth like $150 million. Right?
I know.
All right, but also here's a pivot and a spoiler. If you know what I'm talking about, has anybody here ever also watched the Eddie Murphy doc?
Yes.
There's a little bit of ventriloquism.
Yeah, but that was for
cleverly
fun.
done, though. Very cleverly done.
But it's a very good documentary, by the way.
Did you mention that movie with Anthony Perkins?
Oh, yeah. I
was
remember that.
on
It was
TV,
called Magic.
like,
I think it was called
channels.
Magic.
And it was on the like 2 weeks ago, and I started to watch it, and I had to turn the channel. I was like, this is... I remember watching it as a teenager, but I mean, it was creepy.
There was a ventriloquist film made years ago starring, what's his name, from Sunset Boulevard, Eric von Stroheim, where he played a ventriloquist. It was called, I think, The Great Gabbo.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah, that rings a bell.
I got it. I got it right. Okay.
I thought
And-
Gabba was on The Simpsons. I'm pretty sure the great Gabba was from The Simpsons.
No, The Great Gabbo was the movie, and it
All right.
was scary. It was very scary. Hey, Francine Witt, how you doing?
How
I
are
just
you?
saw you sitting there, and I'm going. She hasn't said anything really.
Yeah, I always heard that Candice Bergen really hated Charlie McCarthy.
He had his own room.
Well, he had his own room.
I had
He
heard,
had his own room.
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd heard that.
And you know, I mean, her father was Edgar Bergen.
Yeah,
And
but he must have
Yeah.
really put as like a real personality on Charlie McCarthy, and there must have been some sibling rivalry there. These
well,
weird sad
I would
sounds.
imagine he liked Charlie more than he liked Candace because
Yeah.
Charlie was making him a fortune.
Yeah.
You know, they were everywhere. They were in movies. They were on television. You know, and it was a big deal. But
But I love Paul Winchell.
Hmm?
Remember Paul Winchell?
I remember Paul Winchell. He was
I
quite
loved
good,
him,
actually.
and Sherry Lewis. I mean, I love
Terry
those.
Lewis,
Yeah, Sherry Lewis. It was
Yeah,
kind of
lamb
cute. She had
chop.
lamb chop. You know, it was really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved her.
Yeah,
And
and then you
Bert
had
Ernie.
then you had that black. Well, who's the black ventriloquist?
Willie Tyler and Lester.
Willie
Yeah,
Tyler and
Oh
Lester.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those were okay. They were kind of in an area where they were okay, you know. But in the case of Charlie McCarthy, you know, there's a line in Woody Allen's picture Radio Days in which they're talking about this ventriloquist that's on radio. And the kid says, and it was something I said when I was a kid, how do we know his lips aren't moving? It was on radio.
Yeah.
I even
So
wonder if
funny.
I even wonder if Bergen had the puppet there, if he just did the voice and that was
Really
it,
needed.
you know.
Mhm.
But it was a, you know, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy, big act, gigantic act.
Yeah,
And
they made movies with W.C. Fields.
that's
Come on.
right. And W.C. Fields hated Charlie McCarthy. Yeah.
For good reason. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, they did. That was when I was growing up. That was one of my favorite radio shows. That and Baby Snooks with Fanny Bryce.
Wow.
Do you remember that? I'm talking to Mark Thorner.
Only recordings that I've heard.
Okay.
Any newsreel footage, you know.
I mean, if you think of Funny Girl playing a baby or a kid, you know, she was playing Baby Snooks on radio. So, anyway, that's how I remember her. I didn't remember her as a Ziegfeld Follies star, you know, but whatever. So, anyway, so what else is there to talk about? Let me see here. I'm trying to think. Can I ask a question? I mean, I don't want to bring up politics here. We've been blowing all those boats out of the water. Has anybody seen cocaine floating out in the water after it's over with? Jeez. You know. So far, they've killed, how many did we see? 17 people? Something like that? Maybe more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going, how do we know that there's actually drugs on those boats?
They don't.
In fact, one of the people who was on one of those boats, the family, is thinking of suing the United States, saying he wasn't a drug dealer. He was a fisherman. You know.
Wow.
In fact, there have been at least 2 people that have survived the bombings, and they just let them go back home. They had no charges against them or anything.
Well, my question is, Marjorie always keeps asking it, and she's absolutely right. Why are they bombing these boats? Why don't they just take our boats out and stop them and go on board and see if there are drugs?
Yeah.
Why are we suddenly just bombing them from the air?
Because Trump said that they would get out of it. You know, they would wiggle their way out of it. If we just captured them, they would just be like, but yet, like Charlie said, the people that survived, they just sent by.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So,
what he said makes no sense, which he doesn't make sense anyway.
of course, it doesn't make any sense at all. Speaking of, yeah, absolutely.
Speaking
Funny.
of not making sense, I got to go pick up my granddaughter.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah, you
Hey,
and Brian.
Mike.
Okay.
Well, go.
Alex,
go.
you and I got to reconnect soon.
Yes, we will. Absolutely. I've been very remiss in certain things
No,
lately.
no. It's all good.
I've
It's
been
all
very lazy but I would like to do some things with you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right back at you. Love
We're
y'all.
not
Appreciate
talking about
y'all.
anything sexual there.
Bye, Mike.
Just, yeah.
See you, Mike.
Exactly.
Okay.
Platonic, broadcasting, fun. Bye.
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Gee, we're down to what? How many people is this? 8? There's 12. Oh, okay.
Wow. Whoa.
We had 14, but
14.
Yeah.
Right?
some people left. Anybody else want to go?
See you.
Yeah. So anyway, Marjorie, what's for dinner? I'll ask you now.
Yeah.
It's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a beef stew.
Well, there
Well,
it
it's not
goes.
that she's making a beef stew. The beef stew's already made. She orders it and then warms it up. Am I right?
In the oven, yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nice job.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nope, not at
Yeah.
all.
Well, we don't.
You're not what, Charlene?
No, I said there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I totally agree.
Well, she doesn't cook food anymore. She really doesn't cook it. You know,
Well,
she
the older
warms
I
it
get,
up.
the less I want to cook.
Thank you. Me too.
No,
You
we
paid all your dues
order
already.
all our food is ordered out now. You know, Marjorie, you really haven't cooked a meal in a long time.
Since COVID.
Really, you haven't done anything? Because I've cooked quite a few meals. I cooked the ribs.
Oh, here we go.
Well, wait a minute. Here we go. The ribs are a big deal. And what else do I make? I make something else oh yeah, I have a chicken dish that I make with a vinaigrette. It's very good. Chicken vinaigrette. Okay, well, I'm not bragging anymore. And down in Florida lives our good friend, Mark Thorner. And anything exciting happening in that part of the world?
No.
Then why the fuck are you there?
Family.
Family? Okay. That's a good reason.
Yeah.
You know.
My mom, 95 years old, who worked in radio in New York, I might have told you back in the day.
Yeah. What did she do, by the way?
Production end. She worked WNYE and what was the other? She worked at Voice of America when they were still in the Hearst building.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. And
Can I ask, what does Mark have? What do you have on your shelves there? What is that?
All kinds of interesting stuff I've collected over the years.
Uh-huh.
yeah, there's a like.
Yeah, I'm an adult that collects some toys. So rare, antique. Yeah, that's me. I never quite grew out of that stage.
Good for you.
That's nice.
You know, my friend Shecky used to collect like crazy.
I know. I've heard.
And I don't know what happened to all that stuff.
Tony might know.
Tony might know. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I'll have to ask him.
That's my big regret, was not getting to know him.
Yeah.
Who, Shecky?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He knew a little bit about a lot of stuff.
Well, it's one of those things where we both knew a lot of the same people. And, you know, finding out about that after a fact, it's like, how did I never meet him years ago? And it was like, you know, his passing was like,
It passed in the night, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Tony and I figured that, Tony and I probably did in the past when I was still living in New York. It was like realizing we knew same. It's that small world after, you know, it's a small world, you know, it's that kind of.
Tony doesn't call this show because Marjorie won't let him.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marjorie.
Ouch.
But Tony, who we always kind of went, Tony, what a schlub, what a loser. More you got to know him, the more you realized he's probably worth more than all of us put together. And not because he made any wise investments, but because he collected comic books. But not just one of each comic book, 10 of each comic book.
Yeah.
And as years went on, he knew exactly what he was buying, and those things are worth a fortune.
Yeah.
And as long as he doesn't sell them off all at once, because then they're worth less,
Yeah.
he's got a good market for them, and he's made a fortune off of that. So, I'm not taking him out to lunch. He can take me out to lunch. But
the comic
you
books
guys
cost
know if
the
you
inside.
guys need help with anything, he'll be at your doorstep faster than.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Marjorie
really-
doesn't know that because she just.
Enough,
What is it you exactly have
Alex,
against
stop it.
Tony? What do you mean, stop it? I'm just asking.
We'll talk later, okay?
That's always the answer I get for everything. We'll talk
Go in
later.
the air, Alex.
Well, what?
I love talking football with Tony. Tony knows a lot about football.
Yeah, and Shecky knew a lot about baseball. God, as long as I knew him, I think he listened to every Yankees broadcast.
Wow.
If it wasn't on television, he listened to it on radio. Anybody here? Big baseball fan?
Not anymore.
Really.
Oh, yeah.
You are, right, Charlie? Yeah, you.
I
are,
am.
Jeff?
Yeah, I'm a big baseball fan.
Really? Okay. Who do you follow?
The Giants, San
Yeah.
Francisco Giants.
Okay. All right. Okay. Who else
Jeff,
said they
who do
were
you
a big
follow?
baseball fan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark. Yeah. What do you, Mark? What do you?
I follow the Dodgers and the Mets.
So once a fan of those teams, you always remain a fan of those teams, right?
Yeah, but it's weird. I live in Florida, and you're going to become a fan of the Florida. And I'm like, no.
No.
The Marlins? Are you kidding me? Yeah. No.
No, it makes no sense. No, I have very good memories associated with New York baseball. So
Well, you see, I always felt, how can I call it, resentful of my New York friends because they all had these teams that were just such an integral part of their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, Shecky was a Yankees fan, and he remained a Yankees fan to the very end. How about you, Edward? Are you
I'm not a sports fan.
really? And you grew up in New York?
Yeah.
See, what would happen is when they had the Dodgers out in Brooklyn, kids would go home from school and they would see these baseball players walking down the street. Their idols were walking down the street. So they became just so in love with the Dodgers. And I had a friend, Steve Gruber, who was he was from Brooklyn and he was a big Dodger fan. And he was the head of, I think, the Dodgers rooting team or whatever, some kind of organization. And then they left him and went to California. And he said he never felt so abandoned in his life. And that, turn on your bedroom light, Marjorie. Or Echo, turn on bedroom.
I got it.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Anyway, because it was getting dark now, we couldn't see you. But there was a real love for the Brooklyn Dodgers, and when they left, he told me one day about how completely abandoned he felt. I mean, he became a Mets fan, but it was nothing like how he felt about the Dodgers. Yes, Mark.
So my mom was a diehard Dodgers fan, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And where she lived in Brooklyn was near I think the Hotel St. George, where their main offices were.
Mm-hmm.
And every time they were playing at Ebbets, they would have a little parade and my mom was a part of this fan group that had some notoriety. But same thing, and my dad was a New York Giants fan. Okay, so that's
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, there's a funny story. But anyway, when both teams left, baseball was dead. Now, I remember when HBO did that really good documentary about the Dodgers, the Boys of Summer. My dad was still alive. Where the three of us were watching. All of a sudden, my mom and dad become baseball stat machines. They're rattling off, and I could not believe it. I was like, wow. And they said, no, Mark, you don't understand. When they left, it was dead. It's like, yeah, the Mets are your team. That's you. You're fun. It's like, but they're out in California now. It's like, it's not the same. Not the same.
You know, when I grew up in San Francisco, we just didn't think in terms of baseball because there was nothing there to root for. I mean, there were the San Francisco Seals, which at one time had Joe DiMaggio on their roster. But outside of that, there was nothing to root for, really. And then all of a sudden, we got this team, the Giants. And all of a sudden, we didn't know how to react to that one. But you know why the Giants were in New York and the Dodgers were in New York? Now, we know why the Dodgers went. They were offered a lot of money to move to L.A., right?
Yeah.
Do you know why the Giants went?
Well, besides the fact that the Polo Grounds were literally falling apart around them.
Well, forget that part of it. The reason they went to California is that do you know the answer, Jeff?
Yeah, so the two games that they had in the same area
Yeah.
that they could play
No.
easily.
The reason why the Giants went to California is they were paid to go to California because they didn't want the Dodgers to be out on the West Coast all alone. They wanted a reason for teams to have to travel out there to play. And so at that time, the only teams that existed were on the East Coast. I mean, that was it, you know. Chicago, maybe, you know. But when the Dodgers came out, they didn't want them just sitting out in California all by themselves.
Oh,
So
that was really nice of them then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of money involved. Plus, you know, the baseball people said, you know, Giants, you're going there or else. So we got the Giants up in San Francisco. And the rest is, of course, history.
Right.
So, I mean,
I'm
did you
always
know, Marjorie, do you know I know that much about baseball?
Yes, you've told me
okay.
this.
Your Emmy says it all.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'll tell you why I've always been a fan of baseball. I've always been a fan of baseball because there's a certain lore about baseball. You know, football doesn't have lore. Baseball has lore. It has history. It has heroes. It has, you know, and
It's been around for 100 years.
What?
Yeah.
It's been around for 100 years.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably longer than that. When was the first baseball that was played was out in New
1869.
Jersey. Was out in New
Wow.
Jersey, right?
Yes, the Highlands. Thank you.
Yes. See, I know these things.
I don't know anything about baseball, but I loved Ken Burns' baseball. That
Well,
series.
again, what he did is he realized the history of it and that you could really do a great job of that. In the very beginning, they talk about the Elysian Fields. What was the name of the place where they played out in Jersey? And
It was the Highlands. That's all I know.
And what was the name of the teams? They had some.
Oh God. I have to look that up, but yeah, it's
The Baltimores or something. I can't remember now. But anyway, it really, you know, the history of that I think goes back into the 1800s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. And kids would play stickball in the streets. You know, that was a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody
See, you know that, right? Where did you grow up, Jeff?
In Queens.
Queens,
New York.
yeah, yeah.
So-
See, you guys were so lucky. You had this whole thing to grab onto, you know. So I always was jealous of you guys.
Yeah. Well, I remember I went to the Giants game one time for a friend of mine who was an older guy and a little heavier guy. And I said, I got to take him as a gift, you know? He
Mhm.
had done some really nice things with Pam and myself in our houses and stuff. And anyway, so I finally get a ticket from somebody, and I get 3 tickets right on the street, right in the game, where I'm
Right.
sitting right up front. I think
Right.
it was probably on the 3rd or
Mhm.
the 4th, and it was awesome. And David and I are just having a ball, and my friend falls asleep during the game.
Oh boy. Well, it's just the whole history of it is just wonderful.
It's wonderful.
You know, and I remember we used to go. We've been out to a couple of Mets games, right, Marjorie? Went out with Steve, who loved. But it's not like it used to be either. How much does a baseball game cost to go to now?
A lot.
Too much. Too much.
I heard somewhere around $200.
Whoa.
No.
I don't know if it's that much, but it's a lot.
Well, who's here in New York that actually goes out to the baseball games now? Guess nobody. I heard something like about $150 to $200 for a seat.
Cheapest Yankee ticket.
You want to
Depends on
sit
where
in
you
the
sit.
front.
Yeah, and then
In the
you
front.
go and you get yourself some beers and some popcorn or hot dogs, and before you're through, that's a pretty expensive day.
Then you got to pay for parking. $100
Yeah, you
for
always got to
parking.
pay for parking too. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
$100 for parking.
$100 for parking?
Oh yeah, here it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh
It was
my
$20 in
God.
Arizona when I went to Diamondback.
You know, this used to be a game where people used to go out to it, and it cost them like $250 to go to a game. You know.
You could get bleacher seats at Wrigley Field for $1 when I was growing up.
Yeah. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
You can't park for $1 now.
Yeah, it's terrible. We haven't heard anything from Mandy today. She's been kind of quiet. You have the Atlanta Braves, right?
I'm sorry, what?
The Atlanta Braves?
Yeah, I'm not really into it anymore. I used to be, but
Yeah.
when I was married.
They're not. Are they still called the Atlanta Braves? That wasn't considered a slight
Yeah.
against Indians, or
Yeah,
you know.
they haven't changed. No, they're still the Braves.
Yeah,
What?
They're
Just
still
like
the
Ken-
Braves.
they're still the
Yeah, and
Braves.
Chiefs in Kansas City, they're still the Chiefs.
Do they still have a Indian, American, a Native
I don't
American?
think so. I don't think they ever replaced Chief Nakahoma, the guy that was
The one with the big nose and everything?
yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
That was Cleveland, wasn't it? That had the big
Oh
nose.
no, that was Cleveland. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Cleveland Indians. Yeah. And now what are they called?
The
Guardians.
The Guardians. They couldn't call them the Cleveland Native Americans. Well, I mean, come on.
Indigenous people.
Indigenous people. Yeah. Anyway, hey, listen, it's getting to be, we're over past the hour mark here. And I think it's been another nice day with a bunch of people I like hanging out with. I enjoy the hell out of this. This is the one thing that keeps me going, this show. And I thank you, Marjorie, who for dinner we're having, it's a surprise. Yeah. It's always a surprise.
I rest my case,
Yeah. Yeah. What? What case?
whatever case it is.
Yeah. Paula, good to see you again, honey.
Thank you.
And Francine, always a pleasure. You know what I also like about this? How many women are here? You know? Yeah. Of course, thanks to Len LaFrisco for not only being here today, but for also putting that show together. God, you just took the bull by the horns before I knew it. We had a show. You know?
Thank you, Len.
Well,
Of course, Marjorie.
he does have nothing to do with his day. So, you know, we gave him something to do. John Ewing, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you're back home and with us. And, you know, it's wonderful. Mark Thorner, Florida is a great place, isn't it? Yeah, it could
To
be.
be from.
Hmm? I don't know. Do you survive it down there, live with it, or do you actually? There's something that you like about Florida too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll get into those reasons why at some other time. Charlene Solis, great to have you here. Mandy, who's all the way over in the other part of the room, I want to say goodbye to. Goodbye to you, Mandy. And bye. And Charlie Wallace, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And of course, Jeff Stein, you're great. Everybody, give a big wave goodbye as we have Edward Berger sign us off by saying,
That's all, folks.
Bye-bye, everybody. See you next week. Bye.